Why does this sound so low? I need to make myself a little smaller. Okay, that's more like it. Huh. I never realized it was so low. I think that's pretty good. Alright. The new ships. I already started developing her. They get their stuff. Rigging. I can't say no to a gold rigging. Where are the ships? Doing cubes too. Cube research. This one. Cubes. This one. Okay. Yeah. I got Schultz. I got Schultz 3 times. But I'm actually researching Kearsarge. Alright. And let me do all the freaking daily stuff too. Let me quickly get all this stuff out of the way so that I can actually take a look at their skills and stats. Because I haven't actually seen them yet. That's, hold on. That's 70. Oh, it's 70. Good, good. Yeah. Actually, get rid of her. I think I can actually limit break her. I'll keep her. I don't need to worry about that. Nope. Dun, 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 dun. My one hard run. Alright. Let's take a look at new ships. Maybe? Are they up on the wiki? They are. Perfect, perfect. So I can take a look at them at the wiki while I actually farm for EXP in the game. Good, okay. This. The 5 PR ships. Wait, let me use a different browser. One's better. What is the secret? What's the secret? A new function that introduces sound story for girls, which can be unlocked by using secret tickets and memories. Secret tickets are obtained as a monthly login reward or purchasable using gems. Oh, so you're buying like little sound, like how do I explain it? It's like some VTubers have this where they kind of like have like an audio recording that you can buy, and it's like a little story. It's So I guess they're doing it for the ship girls in Azure Lane too. It's kind of cool. And do this. I also need it. Wait. Not this. Not this. What do you need? 1.2 million EXP using Eagle Union main fleet ship. Alright. Let me set this up. Casablanca is good. These two need to come out. Main fleet Eagle Union. Is Langley? Oh, Langley is. Good. Because I think Langley has the EXP buff, right? Carriers are okay. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I just need one more Eagle Union carrier. Carrier. Who wants to be leveled? Alright, you've been chosen. Lexington. I need to give them gear too. Oh, not this one. She's double fighter? I didn't know that. I'm out of purple Helldivers? Oh no. Please say it is. I'm also out of freaking steam catapults. And toolboxes. Whatever. I mean, we're just farming. It doesn't really matter. She's double dive bomber. You can just hold on to whatever. Do any of these just random stuff? Who cares? Who cares? All we need is for them to start farming. Hopefully they can clear. Actually, no. We should do World 11 1. No, we shouldn't. We should do 12 1. Oh, wait. I also need to put them in the freaking dorm. So that they don't burn themselves out. Oh, not this. Where are they? 2. 12 1. On. Escorts. Go. Alright. And while they're doing that, we can take a look at this. Let's start with Shimanto. So I open Shimanto here. Oh, kind of loud. Lower the volume for them a little bit. Okay. IJN Shimanto. I should also pull up list of ships. List by stats. Okay. And now it's that we can compare like kind of their stats to the overall look of the ships, overall like roster. So 169, 170. Actually, let's just look at 125 because they're research. I'm leveling all of them to 125, whether they're good or not. 173. That's like, it's pretty far down. That's pretty far down. That's like about average. Torpedo, I'm pretty sure that's high. Oh yeah. For a light cruiser, that's a pretty high torpedo stat. Anti-air, who cares? They're always high. Reload. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She gets main gun +1 and the preload torpedo, right? Oh no, she does not get preload torpedo. She gets 2 torpedo charges at the same time. So she gets main gun +1 and it's technically torpedo +1. What the heck? Wait, so she just does a ton of damage? With every second wave of torpedo this ship fires? That just means every time she fires, because she fires twice every time. Fires a level 10 special barrage. Damage is based on the skills level that inflicts a special flooding ailment to enemies hit for 6 seconds. When this barrage activates, extinguishes all burning ships in your fleet, does not affect special burn, and for 3 seconds reduces the burn damage taken by your fleet by 50%. I need to mute them. I'm listening to them talk and it's distracting me. When this barrage from this skill is activated for a second time, improves this barrage until the end of battle and fires it again after 5 seconds. So she reduces burn damage and she gets a ton of barrages. And so the first time, wait, does she have preload torpedoes? She doesn't have preload torpedoes. So it's around 20 seconds. Around 20 seconds, she gets her first barrage, and then around 40 seconds, she fires an improved version of this barrage for the rest of the battle, and it essentially double fires the second time. That's a lot of barrages. Second skill. Oh, she only has 2 skills though. Second skill. When the battle starts, the ship gains a level 10 special AA gun. Damage is based on the skill's level. If this ship has a prototype 150mm Type 5 high angle gun mount equipped, increase this ship's third weapon slide efficiency, so that's the anti-air gun, by 30%. Every 10 seconds, or when a ship in your fleet fires her anti-air gun, increases your Vanguard's anti-air. When this effect activates 3 times, restores 4% of your Vanguard's HP until the battle end, decreases her damage taken by 18%. That's a lot of anti-air. That's a lot of anti-air. Now I saw a meme about her on Reddit. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, some of this might not. Oh, here it is. The PRCL power creep. Good DPS and flexible anti-gun. More DPS and more tanky. Better DPS, smokescreen can whip DD guns. Better anti-air, both of her torpedoes low at the same time. And it seems like she has better anti-air. Actually, she maybe not better anti-air because she doesn't get she doesn't have 2 anti-air guns. But it's kind of insane. Actually, kind of insane. What is this gun though? Prototype 100mm. That's gotta be one of the new guns, right? Can we see the new guns? Can't. Maybe I can see them in game. Research. Here are the new guns. Whose gun is this? 22203. Oh, that's it. I think that's a heavy cruiser. Triple 406. Is this a gold version of the purple gun? Here it is. 150mm high angle gun. So she specifically needs this gun. And then you have a ton of what looks like other main guns. an anti-air gun. Is this? I think this is her main gun. So she needs that main gun for, what was it? For her to increase her anti-air efficiency. So I guess you could work without it. You don't need to equip it unless you really want that extra anti-air. Every 10 seconds. And every 10 seconds she gets stacking anti-air and a heal after the third one. This ship's pretty good. She's pretty good. Actually pretty good. I like it. I like it. I think she's better than other of the light cruisers. The power creep meme, I don't think is entirely true. I don't think she will be. I don't think I will place Harbin with her, mainly because Harbin has a synergy with Yat Sen. But I think she's still really strong. I mean, double torpedo and main gun +1. That's a lot of damage. With a ton of barrages and 1 skill too, and a small heal, and she's pretty tanky. Oh wait, what's her HP? 5k HP. Wait, she is very tanky. She is very tanky. Not as tanky as Plymouth, but that makes sense because Plymouth is rainbow rare. But she is pretty close. Very high HP and very high evasion too. Okay, not very high. It's evasion's high enough. For her HP stat, evasion is pretty high. Dang. Alright. Next ship. Flandra. Furandoru. She is a battleship. 445. Now, if I remember correctly, that's not great. Close this. 445. Yeah, that's not great. I mean it's still high, but it's not like, you know, not compared to these monsters, or not like these monsters up here. Still high. 145% efficiency. That's good. Reload, whatever. 3-3, you know, typical. Anything special here? No. Alright, so it's just the skills. Every 20 seconds, so timed barrage fires a special barrage when this ship fires her second main gun volley. Okay, so her second one, if she has at least 60% HP, randomly marks one enemy target. This ship deals 12% increased damage to the marked enemy. The mark lasts until Flandre falls below 60% HP as a result of damage taken. Wait, so she just gets permanent 12% increased damage after on her second main gun volley. Why second? Does she have a preload? She does have a preload. That's why it's second. Okay. She is a preload battleship. So it will be around 20 seconds. It will be around the time this, depending on what gun you give her, it will be around the time this barrage fires. And she gets 12% increased damage. We also gotta look at the barrage. But I can't find that out unless they have a data mine, which I looked before and there's no data mine yet. So, next, let's just look at the next skill first. Increase the ship's evasion and firepower. 20% firepower. That's higher than normal because usually it's 15%. I'm used to seeing 15% firepower on a skill. Once per battle, when this ship's HP falls below 50% as a result of damage taken, restores 3% of this max HP per second for 5 seconds. 3%, so it's 15%. Okay, so it brings her back above the 60% threshold. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Wait, no, it doesn't matter. The mark only applies on the second main gun and then lasts until she's below 60%. Meaning this, it heals her back up, but then I don't think from the way it sounds, she's not getting the mark back. Then set this gun's secondary gun effective and shell range to 95, increases her secondary gun efficiency by 30%. It's hard to judge if she's good or not. I mean, she does have a preload, so that's already pretty cool. But without knowing what this barrage does, it's hard to tell. Because her second skill here, honestly, it just reminds me of a better version of Monarch skill, where it gives you like, you know, a nice little heal when she falls low. But then the barrage, we gotta see the barrage before we know what's up. Oh, my voice, I feel like my voice is dying a little bit. But why? Let me drink a water again. Okay. Hard to judge. Nisi Barrage. Next, Felix Schultz, the destroyer that looks like a freaking battleship. Stat wise, I'm pretty sure this is a very high HP stat for a destroyer. 3k HP. Yeah, it's very high. The highest HP for a destroyer. Her torpedo is low though. Her torpedo is kind of low, but her firepower is pretty high. Reloads, whatever. Evasion. Does she still have high evasion? No. It's good. Evasion's good. I mean, considering her HP pool is so high, obviously they can't give her super high evasion as well. So, about what tankiness, she will probably be a little tankier than your average destroyer. She gets main gun plus, no, she does not get main gun +1. Torpedo mount. Main gun efficiency, and blah, 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 blah. Stats increase from auxiliary gear. Okay. Let's look at the skills. Crit rate by 10%, crit damage by 20%. Ooh, she gets crit when attacking. Oh, it's like an execute crit below 50% HP. Every 20 seconds, fires special barrage. Increases this ship's damage dealt to 15% to enemies hit by this barrage. If this ship effect does not stack, but there's no duration on it, so it's just permanent. A permanent 15% damage buff for herself after 20 seconds. This ship has a CL main gun equipped, increases this gun's main gun efficiency by 10% and reduces the activation interval of the special barrage to 10%. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. So like the thing is, DD guns have a higher DPS than light cruiser guns. But with this skill, she gets an extra 10% efficiency. That doesn't make up for, you know, the lower DPS. But if she's firing this barrage twice as much, that might make up for the difference. Hi. Increase the ship's evasion by 18%. Decreases her damage taken by 18%. Wait, she's actually tanky. She's actually a tanky destroyer. Decreases the spread of this ship's torpedo by 1 and increases their damage dealt by 20%. When the battle starts, every 10 seconds, deploys a shield. Oh, lasts 5 seconds though? Oh, but it's every 10 seconds. Okay. If this shield expires or is destroyed, increase this ship's evasion rate by 8% until the shield is deployed again. If this ship has an AP main gun equipped, increase this ship's damage dealt to CLs and CAs by 15%. Wait, I really like her. She looks like up version of Z23. Yeah, I see what you mean by that. Yeah, she kind of does. Good main gun. Pretty tanky. But then again, I think a lot of the Iron Blood destroyers kind of fit into this. Like they're more tanky and main gun focused rather than torpedoes. And she seems to be like, actually no, she doesn't seem to be. She is the best Iron Blood destroyer. I think I can say that without a doubt. If this ship has a main gun, reduces the shot requirement. Okay, so just normal all assault stuff. This does bring an interesting argument. Would you equip a CL gun on her or a DD gun on her? Because on every other ship like this, you would equip DD gun, no doubt. But she actually has stuff in her skills that make it so you want to equip a CL gun. Main gun efficiency, reduced barrage. Once again, gotta see the barrage before we know for sure. And an AP main gun. Wait, let me look at the list of guns, equipment list. I want to see for destroyer guns, what AP destroyer guns are there? Oh, max rarity. Let me do that. AP destroyer guns. Oh, you have this one. Wait, that's it. For AP destroyer guns, you just have one option. And it doesn't work great against heavy. So you might actually, what gun you use on her might actually depend on what you're fighting. If you're actually fighting, or CLs actually have light armor, so you can just use an AP destroyer gun. But if you're fighting a medium armor ship, or even heavy armor ship, are there heavy armor CAs? There might be. I don't remember. You might actually want to use a light cruiser gun. I like this ship. I actually think, as much, even though I don't usually like destroyers, because, you know, freaking destroyers, I like her. I think she's pretty good. I like it. Wait, are we? Oh, the 2 URs next. I'm gonna do Hindenburg first. I'm gonna save Kearsarge for last. Heavy cruiser. Oh shoot, I took out need This one. By stats, heavy cruisers. HP, it's up there. CL game buffs are too strong. I feel like her CL gun, it's gonna depend on the barrage. Like her CL, like the buffs are strong, but like DD guns also do a ton of damage. The biggest thing is that her CL gun gives her is that her barrage fires twice as much. So if her barrage is really good, then I think it is worth giving a CL gun. My dog just barged into my room. Alright. What else? Wait. She has the highest firepower. Out of all heavy cruisers and large cruisers, she has the highest firepower. And she gets main gun +1. Oh man, are we gonna get an absolute unit of a ship? Is she gonna out DPS Drake and a gear? Reloads, whatever. 130% efficiency. Wait. What? Look at this. She can take out her anti-air guns for a third main gun. What the heck? What? She has 3 main guns. And they're all 130% efficiency. Hold on. Very quickly. Let me see. Where's Drake? What's her efficiency? She's also 130. Oh my gosh. She's gonna out damage Drake. She's gonna out damage Drake. Holy shit. Wait, actually, the only thing. She only has 2 skills though. Once again, only 2 skills. Why do all these ships? She's rainbow too, and she only has 2 skills. 1 second. Let me close the door. Let's go. Increase the ship's firepower by 5% in aviation and... What? This is so badly worded. I'm assuming all of them start at 5% and all of them increase to 15%. I'm assuming that's what it means. One of the following... One of the following 2 effects apply based on what type of weapon this ship has equipped in her 3rd weapon slot. Oh my gosh. She's gonna get, oh, she gets more. If you equip a main gun in her 3rd slot, she gets 10% firepower and an additional 5% damage. So shells fired from this ship's ignore enemy shields. What the heck? Anti-air gun increases the ship's evasion and decreases damage taken when this battle starts. And every 30 seconds, deploy 2 shields. Last 15 seconds. Okay, so if you want to go defensive, you grab an anti-air gun. But if you throw on a main gun, she does so much damage. This is 25% firepower off of the highest firepower out of all heavy cruisers and large cruisers. Wait, reload is 177. Her reload's honestly not too bad either. What the heck? She's decently tanky too. She's as tanky as what? Who's around 6k? Prince Heinrich. She's actually tankier than Prince Heinrich because she has more evasion. And Prince Heinrich is pretty tanky. Oh my god. Oh, okay, second skill. 3 seconds after the battle starts and every 15 seconds after that, fires a level 10 special barrage that inflicts the hunted debuff to enemies hit. Damage is based on the skill level. Every 5 seconds, if there are enemies with the hunted debuff on the forms a special attack. This doesn't say anything. Hold on. Does this change? No, it literally just copy and paste. So let me check. Is this? This is just firepower by 15%. Oh no. Her firepower actually doesn't scale. Evasion and accuracy scales, but firepower doesn't. Well, I'll see. It doesn't really matter, does it? She already has the highest firepower. Oh my god. Damn. Wait, Hindenburg is insane. I am very curious what this means though. That performs a special attack. Is it just another barrage? And it's also every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds. And the barrage that inflicts the hunted debuff comes out at 3 seconds. Meaning if you're fighting a boss, she's just firing a special attack every 5 seconds. That's insane. This ship is insane. Dare I say the best Vanguard ship in the game? You know, I'm actually gonna compare it straight up to a gear. She's not even a large cruiser, by the way. Holy shit. A gear's tankier for sure though. 100% a gear is tankier just because of, you know, heavy armor and a massive HP pool. But damage wise, I think she beats a gear by a lot. 130, 450. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that too. If you're equipping UR gun, the fact that you can equip double UR guns means you're actually getting even more firepower from the base gun stats. Insane. Actually insane. Holy shit. She does so much damage. Oh my god. She definitely beats a gear. Damage wise, she beats a gear. Damage wise, there's no Vanguard ship that even comes close to her. Wait, okay. This makes me want to go for her, but I haven't looked at Kearsarge yet. Kearsarge, the aviation battleship. She has 441 firepower and 400 aviation. Both I think are just about average. Right, battleships we looked at. Flandra was 445, so she's actually lower than Flandra. Which is like, you know, Out of the URs, she actually has the lowest firepower for battleships. But that's also because she has freaking aviation stats in there. And 400 aviation, I believe, is not great. Yeah, it's not great. Not great. Main stat wise, But then her gun, she gets a BB gun and a fighter slot. Wait, how do the other aviation battleship? They have BB gun and then seaplanes, right? The stupid seaplanes. So she can actually just equip normal fighters. And they're 200% efficiency. Bismarck 2 and Lisbeth just... Oh! I didn't even think about that. Hindenburg, right, back to Hindenburg. Hindenburg is also freaking Ironblood. And Ironblood has some great buffers, right? Yeah, Bismarck 2 being one, Leipzig, I forgot who that is, but I'll trust you. Leipzig is good. There's also, what's her name? Emden. Emden also straight up provides like a 10% firepower buff. Actually insane. I didn't even think about that whole... Wait, the full Ironblood fleet is gonna be cracked. But anyway, you're distracting me. Kearsarge. Kearsarge. BB gun fighters. You get 4 fighters and 3 BB guns. Anything special here? Gains special, and she gains special secondary guns. So even if you, despite the fact she doesn't actually have a secondary slot, she still gets secondary guns. And then her BB gun doesn't really take a hit either. 140% is a little low, but she still gets 3 main salvos firing. Okay, let's look at the skills. Aviation and firepower by 10%. When this ship's aircraft hits an enemy, 100% chance to inflict a special burn ailment to that target for 10%, increasing that target's shelling damage taken from your main fleet by 8%. When this ship's main gun hits an enemy, 100% chance to increase the target's airstrike damage from your main fleet by 4%. If the target is already affected by an anti-air stat debuff, further increases the target's strike damage by 8%. This effect lasts until the next time she fires her main gun, so permanent. Wait, so her her battleship guns increase her fighter damage, and her fighter damage increases her main gun damage. I mean, the main guns are gonna do more damage because fighters aren't exactly... Oh, actually, no. If you're against light armor enemies, like a lot of the USS, like, I mean, just look at Yorktown. Yorktown is literally tailored for light armor enemies, meaning you can throw that USS fighter that's very good against light armor, or even the Messerschmitt that's good against medium armor, and these fighters will still do a decent amount of damage with 4 fighters at 200% efficiency. Oh, and this also applies to all ships, doesn't it? You want to time the aircraft. You want to time your aircraft fire with your battleship gunfire, because the burn only lasts 10 seconds. But then your battleship gunfire can just be whenever, because the damage amp from your battleship gunfire honestly lasts forever. It lasts until the next ship, until the next time it fires. But then the next time it fires, it just applies it again. Your town 2 degrees. Yeah. I think she could work in a carrier fleet or a battleship fleet. Her first skill lets her work in both. Though I will say, if you're using her in a battleship fleet, I don't think she beats out Vanguard when it comes to just, you know, pure battleship buffing. Vanguard. Where's Vanguard? Oh, I even looked at the wrong. Oh, whatever. Where's Vanguard? There she is. Vanguard gives 8% increased damage for battleships, and then like an extra 10% somewhere else. Yeah, 10% for all. Yeah, so she doesn't beat Vanguard when it comes to just when it comes to only buffing battleships. For carriers though, an extra 8%. It's not bad. And definitely, yeah, the biggest usage for her I can see is definitely with the Yorktown too. They're even both Eagle Union. So like that works out. If this ship has an Eagle Union or Northern Parliament gun equipped, increase the ship's firepower by 10% and decreases her cannon damage taken by 20%. The ship has an Eagle Union or Northern Parliament aircraft equipped, increases the ship's aviation by 10% and decreases the loading time of her first airstrike by 30%. Hold on. How would her airstrike timing work? With just a single fighter slot? How does that work? She must fire this. What? How does reload work? Does it just take this reload? There's no way it takes just this reload, right? Where's the Messerschmitt? 11 seconds. There's no way it just takes 11 seconds to be like, bam, that's your fighter reload. That's not how it works, right? Because if it is, if that is how it works, and she just no, actually no, there's no way that's how it works. Because if that's how it works, all airstrikes would be like around. All airstrikes would be around like 10 seconds, but that's not how it works. All airstrikes are around 20 seconds. Can I just assume it to be around 20 seconds too? And except for first one that's reduced by 30%? When the battle starts, if there is another Eagle Union ship in your main fleet while this ship is afloat, your carriers deal 15% more airstrike damage. Does not stack with air raid assist. So she gets air raid assist. But you do want to use her with carriers. Yeah, she definitely prefers to be used with carriers. She's a battleship that works with carriers. Interesting. And then her last skill. She actually gets 3 skills. Increase this ship's damage to burning enemies by 10%. And her aircraft attacks burn. Okay. When this ship launches an airstrike, launch an additional special airstrike. Every 20 seconds, fires a special barrage with properties that change based on whether or not there are burning enemies on the battlefield. Inflicts a special burn for 10 seconds to enemies hit by the Oceanic Blaze Special Barrage. Which one's Oceanic Blaze? Oh wait, no, it has to be this one, isn't it? The first skill doesn't say barrage. So it's anyway, this is the barrage. So this thing also burns. This thing also burns, and then if they're already burning, she inflicts a special burn. I think that's how that's what it means. Either she's giving them like a normal burn, or she's giving a special burn that I'm assuming stacks with a normal burn. So that you're always getting value out of the skill. Dang. Wait. Honestly, after reading Kearsarge, I kind of want to go for Hindenburg first. I actually think Hindenburg is more generally useful and better than Kearsarge, because Kearsarge is going to be mainly used with Yorktown. Burning is also particularly, I think, better against light armor. I think, because against heavy armor, you would want to use AP ammo, which doesn't burn. But then adding a burn on top of that would still be pretty nice. Either way, she is an aviation battleship that just fits in the normal carrier fleet. Would I use her with Shinano Hakuryu though? Hindenburg is just battleship in Vanguard. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You just have a battleship in the Vanguard. She gets three main guns to simulate the 3 salvos, and her shots just ignore enemy shields. Like, what the heck? She's literally just a battleship in the Vanguard. Kearsarge though. Let me think this through. If, let's say I'm using a battleship gun, let's say my battleship gun let's say I'm using a fast firing battleship gun. If the battleship gun fires first, they're getting an 8% damage debuff for airstrike damage, assuming I'm using someone with an anti-air stat debuff, which I think a lot of the UR carriers, not just Yorktown, but I think a lot of the UR carriers do have this, or a lot of like the Boston carriers carry this util. They're getting 8%. You don't get the burn yet though. No, the burn comes from the airships, aircrafts. So if you're using a fast firing BB gun, you apply the 8% damage taken, that's effectively permanent. Then your airstrike goes off, 4 fighters at 200% efficiency against light or medium enemies. That's actually pretty good. You're doing some damage plus a special burn, and then you take increased shelling damage for increase that target shelling damage taken by 8%. But only lasts 10 seconds. Wait, if you're using an airstrike, actually, I don't know how the freaking airstrike reload is calculated when you only have a single aircraft slot. Next event yours is Akagi 2. You think it's Akagi 2? I do think it is an IJN. I do think the next UR is going to be an IJN because it's the Japanese anniversary, and they always release an IJN ship on the Japanese anniversary because it just makes sense. But Akagi 2, interesting prediction. I personally hope it's Yamato. They're gonna give us Yamato. Kearsarge. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to think of this ship yet. Hindenburg, like the other DR Hindenburg, Even without testing, I feel like she's fucking OP. Kearsarge though, I'm more on the fence about. I don't think she's actually OP. Think you'll delay Yamato for another year? Possibly. Possible. I wouldn't mind a Kagi too. Personally, I'm a bigger fan of using carriers than battleships. So if it is a Kagi 2, I'd probably be happy about that. But I still think it's gonna be Yamato. Kearsarge. Aviation battleship. This ship has Eagle Union aircraft. Wait. She has to equip Eagle Union for the 10% aviation. Meaning she technically can't equip, or she can equip the Messerschmitt if you're fighting medium armor. But she's gonna be better against light armor. Because then she can equip the, I don't even know what's called. The HVAR? It is the HVAR. The Grumman Hellcat. Yeah, you can equip these, because this is Eagle Union. And these are pretty good against light armors. Pretty good against light armor. 140. I don't know why they say it's so. Oh no, I'm clicking medium, that's why. And there we go. Against light armor. Damage to burning. She also gets air raid assistance. Meaning you don't need to bring like Hammond 2 or Kazagumo in the Vanguard. Oh, you know what this actually means? This actually means I can use Baltimore in my USS fleet. Cause in my USS carrier fleet, let me see if I can just do it in game. Is this over yet? It's not over yet. But in my USS carrier fleet, I'm using. Let me see if I can do it. You didn't expect Hindenburg? I honestly, I never know what to expect from the PR seasons. I like all. I like all the ships that they released. I think they're all pretty good in their own right. Anyway, Eagle Union. My current Eagle Union fleet is Yorktown 2, Enterprise Hornet 2, and then the Vanguard. I believe Anchorage as my tank, and then I have Hammond 2. Hammond 2 for the where is she? Hammond 2 for air raid assistance, and then Helena, because Helena's broken. This is my current USS carrier fleet that I use specifically against like light armor, because Yorktown 2 and Hornet 2 both very good against light armor enemies. But now with Kearsarge, I can use Yorktown 2 and Kearsarge, and I can take out one of these two. I'm not sure which one to take out yet. Probably Enterprise, because Enterprise is OP, but freaking RNG. Now you have these three, all very good against light armor. And that also means I can take out Helena too, because I don't need her air raid assistance. And I can put in Baltimore, my favorite ship. And Baltimore, when sorted with at least one Eagle Union, increases aviation by 15%. And it's not air raid assistance. So I can put her in for an extra 15% aviation, which actually works great in the full Eagle Union fleet. It's just more damage. Of course, the little asterisk on this is that this is only against light armor. And light armor enemies aren't exactly very common. It's usually the most common enemies are usually medium armor. Which I mean this team could still work against medium armor. It's just not as effective. That's exciting. Oh. And now I have to decide. Go back to the lab. Look at that. I'm almost 23%. I'm almost done. I'm basically done. How long have I been doing this for? How long is the stream? An hour. An hour and I got 25%. Just a few more and then I'm basically done with this. But do I do her? Oh, I have enough tech points for everyone, right? I do. Good. I should. I'd be surprised if I don't. Do I do Hindenburg? Wait, look at wait. Look at this. Hold on. On her base stats chart, her firepower is just an A. Why is her firepower an A? It should be S. Let's be honest. Her firepower should be S. Looking at her stats, her firepower should be an S. What the heck? A. These graphs are BS. Simulation. Can I do this? Can I see their wait, she comes in riding a what does her barrage look like? These sets are the main ones on. Oh, they're from World of Warships. I see. I don't see her barrage. Actually, she doesn't have barrage, does she? She's not the one that I need to see the barrage on. She's just good regardless. She doesn't have barrage. I think her special attack was actually the little red pellets that fire everywhere. Okay. I need to see the barrage on. Flandre. What does your barrage look like? Didn't activate. It still didn't activate. Is there a chance for it? Did it activate? Didn't activate. It's every 20 seconds. Did I miss it? Are you not gonna show me her barrage? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just a bunch of AP pellets. Huh. So she's wait, that's kind of like who is it? Warspite. Her barrage is kind of like Warspite's, where it just marks an enemy for extra damage. Look at Plymouth stats. What the fuck is it? B? She is not B across the board. Why is Torpedo at A? What the? All right. I see what you mean. Those stats are absolute BS. Absolute BS. Makes no sense. Okay. Flandre, after looking at her barrage, honestly, I think she seems to be the weakest ship in this season. Her only like good thing, I guess, is the preloaded salvo. But other than that, it's kind of meh. So let me see. Is it Felix that has Felix? I mean, I'm gonna look at all of them. Yeah, Felix also has a barrage. What does her barrage look like? Or is it? Oh, it's that thing. Once again, it's a bunch of AP pellets. There it is. That's a decent barrage. Maybe you would use a light cruiser gun over a DD gun on her. Because getting that barrage twice as much might actually be worth it. Let's look at the shield. How does the shield work again? Or just every 10 seconds she gets a shield the last 5 seconds. And then if she shield breaks, she gets evasion rate. Alright, Felix Schultz is good. Now Shimanto. You have a barrage. You have flooding. What gun did they give her? Did she have a ghost gun? Why is she doing like tiny pellets? She have a ghost gun? Doesn't say anything about a ghost gun. Where are those tiny pellets coming from? Right, like that's her main gun fire. That's her main gun fire. And then what's that? That last like 3 stray bullets. Where did that come from? Those bullets. Huh? Plymouth is trash and WoW. Damn. You know, every time you say WoW, I know you're meaning World of Warships, but in my mind, my mind always goes to World of Warcraft first, because I actually used to play that game. And now, Kearsarge. Let's see, she has adaptation. Her airstrike comes out pretty fast. But yeah, her airstrike comes out super fast. She's gonna get 2 airstrikes. Okay, no, almost. She's almost gonna get 2 airstrikes off in the time between one main gun volley. I'm still I'm still on the fence about Kearsarge. I feel like I should just get Hindenburg first. Wows. Oh, the extra S. World of Warships. World of Warcraft. I see. Okay, okay. I see what you did there. Little S. Thing. Okay. What to do? Do I do Kearsarge or do I do Hindenburg? Wait, can I even swap? I can't swap yet. And I have to freaking wait. How long is this? 1 day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. A week. I guess I could do both. I mean, well, not do both, but it's gonna take me a week to unlock her, and I'll do Hindenburg on the second week. Let me look at the rest of these. 8 research projects in the Tech Academy. She needs carriers. EXP again. 12 research. And then she needs battleships. It's all like normal. Ironblood Vanguard. I'm surprised they didn't make this Iron Gun main Ironblood main fleet ships. 8 research projects. Cruiser. Oh, where's the second combat one? Still Vanguard. Still Vanguard. Most people are going for Kearsarge. Yeah, because she's unique. The first UR aviation battleship. Very unique. But after looking at the stats, I think Hindenburg is just better. Kearsarge doesn't get the concealment bonus for carriers? That's a good point. But then again, I think for Kearsarge, even though she works better in a carrier fleet, I think most of Kearsarge damage is gonna come from her main gun. So I don't think the concealment bonus is gonna be that big for her, even if whether she got it or not. Hindenburg. What about an S for HP? Not pretty high snap for UR. Yeah, her it's true. Her HP is good, but not S. I know. I think did she deserve an S? I think it's fine to give her an S. But still, these stats are absolute BS. Absolute BS. Alright. Then you keep farming. Sort. Alright, all that. Keep farming for EXP. Go, go, go. Gotta wait a week to see. We gotta wait longer than a week. Because we gotta wait probably like a month. Because not only do we have to finish, doing her research, you gotta get all the prints for her, which is gonna take who knows how long. Because she's also UR. So it's gonna be even harder to get her. And if you don't have her at level 30, PR level, you're missing out on main gun +1, fighter +1, fighter +2, all this efficiency. It's gonna be a while until we actually know how good she is. Because I feel like, yeah, for Hindenburg, it's easy to tell she's gonna be good. For Kearsarge, I think people are actually gonna need to, use her and test her in certain fleets before we know, is she actually good? And it's gonna be a while. Holy. Alright. Is there anything else to talk about? Oh yeah, let's look. Do they have the equipment stats in here? Let me see if they have the equipment stats. I want to look at the equipment. I don't think they have it. Where would I find the equipment list? I think there's a new Rainbow heavy cruiser gun. Ship specific. No, that's not it. I don't think they added the equipment in yet. Battleship guns. I know there's a new battleship gun. Let's do it by name. There's a 406. There's a new 406. Yeah, it's not here. They didn't add the equipment yet. Oh, I want to look at the new equipment too. Actually, let me check Azure Lane and Reddit. I'm gonna do this off stream. I made a mistake earlier. I should check this off stream just in case there's any not safe for work stuff that pops up, because you know the Reddit. Is there one? Did they have a what's it called? A data mine for it? I don't think there's a data mine. Today's date 7/13. 7/13. Oh no, there is a data mine. There is a data mine. What is this? PR6 guide. CA gun, BB gun, CL gun, CL/DD gun. What? Oh wait, no. This whole oh, never mind. BB gun, AA gun. Oh, this is a BB gun. Alright, because we have 2 battleships. Are we actually? Are they gonna give us the barrage efficiencies on this? No, they're not. No barrage efficiencies. Oh, here it is. Barrages. Kearsarge. 11600. It's a bomb. Applies special burn. Firepower. It only fires if there are no burning enemies. Oh, actually, I mean, we looked at the barrages. Wait, she has. Wait, Shibanto has that many? Or she fires a barrage from her torpedoes. I didn't look at that. It's so hard to read this because the grammar and formatting on this is just, you know, it's so off. So like, it's so hard to actually read it. Scale torpedo speed. Oh, her barrage is torpedoes. Oh, I didn't notice that. Wait a second. Why is this frozen on the top? I never noticed, but the blue stacked little window I have on the top right is freaking frozen. Why? Not actually frozen. It's going just fine. How long has it been like that? This doesn't really matter. I'm just farming anyways. Flandres is AP. I knew that. Shrapnel. There's shrapnel? Ignore shields on aim splits into 2 fragments. Where is it? What? Where's Flandre? Where's the barrage? Second time fires. Uh-huh. Not high caliber. You're still talking about the the stat wheel. That shit. Just gotta accept it. That stuff is absolute BS. Doesn't make any sense. Hindenburg ignores shields. I mean, we know she ignores shields. Freaking What kind of Vanguard main gun ignores shields? It's freaking Hindenburg is actually so stupid. I honestly, looking at these barrages, I can't tell what's going on. Hindenburg looks good. Felix looks good. Shimanto, I didn't even know she had this many. Some of them might be ghost guns though, because she looked like she had a ghost gun. So maybe it's the ghost gun. Flandre is whatever. Kearsarge, it burns. Equipment. 380 millimeter. This is Flandre's gun, I think. 380 millimeter. 148, 25. Efficiencies. It's AP. 114? That's such a weird number. 114? Is this a typo? 114. I need to look at the normal guns. I need to compare them to other guns because I actually don't know. Like 23 seems fast. I'm actually not 100% sure. And 23 is no 23 is about average. So with reload stat, this is gonna go down to 20 seconds. 30 seconds. This is slow as hell. Yeah, this 406 is as slow as the freaking rainbow gun. And there's no way it's out damaging the rainbow gun. 216 compared to 165. Or 148. How is that? 148. Like, it's kind of weak. This gun's kind of weak. It is. That's kind of weak. But it has this weird multiplier. 140 by 140. 114. What? If we compare it to this one, the 406, I think it's just worse. Right? I think it's just worse. Actually, no, it's pretty similar. Slightly lower damage, but slightly faster too. Well, 114? What? This has gotta be Is this a typo or not? 114. Is it just 120? And then this one. Or 110. If it's 110, it's just worse than the 406. And then this one. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. That's so slow. That's so slow. Also HE. It's even better. It's not even better than this one, is it? It's not even better than the rainbow gun. But actually no buts. If Kearsarge is using this, you don't need to time her main gun with anything, because her main gun just applies a permanent anti-air debuff. So yeah, like, you don't need to time it with anything. Unless you wanted to time this with the airstrike, because then the airstrike applies a 10-second window where your main gun does more damage. So maybe this will help you time it with the airstrike. Maybe the 20-second guns are too fast and just don't time well with airstrikes. Kearsarge's airstrike also comes out at a very weird timing. So maybe this does have some niche use with Kearsarge. And then this. Have skill to add later. Which gun is this? 150? Is this? I could heard that. The freeze. And then, I don't know, I didn't think of that. Is this What's her name? Shimanto's gun? That's Shimanto's gun, right? CL? Yeah, it's Shimanto's. Okay. Shimanto's gun. 20 times 6. 20 times 6. Oh, yes. 20 times. Yes. But does it say 2x3? 2x3. Okay, so it's like the same as this. And it's 20. Reload. Wait, that's 4.58. 4 point. Wait, isn't this 4.58? Oh, here. Oh, I was looking at the wrong. Damn it. I was looking at the wrong column. 4.58. I was like, this is way too fast. Isn't? I was like, as the rounds per second, I was like, this is way too fast for a. If a light cruiser gun has 0.51 reload, that's faster than a DD gun. Wait, okay, 4.58. That's better. That's more like it. That's like, yeah, around the same time. A lot of these. It's a little slower actually than a lot of like the common CL guns. 30 firepower, 15 anti-air. How much do these give? 30, 15, 45. Okay, yeah. About what you expect. When equipped on the Vanguard ship, that ship gains a special ghost anti-air gun, max once per ship. AA gun stats 1, 2, 85, 100, 100, 100. Wait. I mean, Shimanto does get technically gets anti-air gun +1. Oh, not this. How do I go back to? That's the gun she needs, right? 150 millimeter gun. 150 millimeter. Yeah, so Shimanto technically does get. She technically gets main gun +1, torpedo +1, and anti-air gun +1. Shimanto's also kind of insane, isn't she? Huh. Damage mod is 110. 110. Wait, what's the modifiers? That's not the modifier. This one I'm looking for. 150, 105, 70. Wait, that's pretty high. 150, 105, 70. So it's better on light armor, worse on medium and heavy. Doesn't Shimanto require this gun? No, Shimanto does not require this gun. She wants it if you want anti-air. That's nice, because anti-air is not really necessary sometimes. Okay. So it is a nice gun to have. It's actually like an anti-air focused CL main gun, giving you an extra ghost anti-air gun. If you haven't cleared World 13, 14 yet, this would probably be pretty good getting an anti-air gun. If you have multiple copies of these, you can have essentially 3 extra anti-air guns on each of your 3 Wait, no, you could have more. Oh, never mind. Only on Vanguard ship. I was thinking maybe you could equip it on a on a battleship too, and then you get 6 extra anti-air guns. You're gonna absolutely destroy planes, but no, it's only on Vanguard ships. So you're getting 3 extra anti-air guns. Arsonist Hindenburg. Interesting. Wait, isn't Hindenburg also the name of... Wait, never mind. I think I'm mistaking something else. So even with such high, she's excellent damage. Yeah. I mean, we know that. Hindenburg's insane. And this one is a CL gun. Oh, this is Felix's gun. 27. Wait, this is also the same CL gun. 27 4 3.1 45. When equipped on a DD, this gun has plus 15% armor mod versus all armor types. Plus 15 was 180/60. Is this gun good? 3.1. It's like this one. 3.1. 27 times 4. But then the armor mod is so bad. Again, because it's on Felix, you might actually want to compare it to a DD gun, because that's what it will be competing against. For DD gun, what would DD gun? Which you wouldn't use this on Felix, would you? Wait, where the heck did this gun come from? I have this gun, but I forgot where this gun came from. Gear Lab, that's where it came from. So it fires at half the speed of like a normal, of like some of the better DD guns, or even a third of the speed. Then you're doing 13 times 4, but it does do twice as much damage. So half as fast, but twice as strong. And you get better armor mods. Is it better armor mods? Yeah, overall you get better armor mods. With the plus 15, it's better armor mods. So you would put this, you would equip this on, wait, what? CL. Oh, equipment type is CL. Right. So I think with this gun, you do put this on Felix, and then you just use the CL gun on Felix with this one. Then you have your anti-air. It's your typical anti-air. I think every research season just adds a new, pretty decent anti-air in it. And then the rainbow gun. It is a CA gun, 85, 120, 85. So it's AP. APCA gun. I mean, I'm just gonna compare it to the other rainbow CA gun. Boop. This is what I'm most interested in. Modifiers, better on medium, worse against the other two. Damage pretty similar with both. Both give 65 firepower. Both have 6 bullets doing 54, 53. Does do you have any equipment requirements? No, she doesn't. But it is actually the one thing that the AP does bring it is, I believe AP bullets on heavy cruiser guns pierce. So it can pierce through, I think, 2 enemies. I don't think this can, because this is normal. This is normal ammo. Meaning against medium? Probably. Medium, against medium it's definitely better. Against light and heavy, if there's a lot of enemies, maybe. Actually, against light, there's no way. But against heavy, maybe. Maybe. Anything else to look at? Augments. We get new augments. Prince of Wales. Every battle when your ship fires her first volley, increase your main fleet's firepower by 20 for 10. Oh, that's the actual effect of the augment. The sword, same as like the sword. Skill upgrade. I'm gonna look at these. I highly doubt that these are gonna make Prince of Wales and whoever the other one is. Who's the other one? Houston. I doubt they're gonna make them good. But let's take a look at them. Prince of Wales. What was her skill before? Increase the ship's firepower, reload, evasion, and anti-air by 12. Oh wait, it says it here. 12% for each Eagle Union or HMS ship in your fleet, up to a maximum of 3 stacks. So you're getting 36% firepower, reload, and evasion. Okay. That bumps her up pretty high. 36. Oh, you do need an Eagle Union or HMS. If the fleet contains 3 or more Eagle Union or HMS ships, decrease the loading time of this gun's first main gun salvo by 85%. Increase the firepower of each Eagle Union or HMS ship in your vanguard by 12%. Increase the aviation in your main fleet by 12%. Oh, I thought she had 2 skills. No, they just made... They even updated it on her page. So everything goes from 10 to 12%. And also she can be used with Eagle Union or Royal Navy. Is this good? Probably not. She buffs carriers. Would you use her with Kearsarge in Yorktown? %12 aviation. You could use her with... You very well could use her with Yorktown and Kearsarge. If only her firepower buff applied to all ships instead of just Vanguard ships. That way Kearsarge could also get the firepower buff. We're getting aviation buff? And she herself gets 36%. And it's also easier because you can use Eagle Union or Royal Navy. I said no, I don't see it. No. Maybe for fun. Maybe for fun you could use this, but no. No, I think no. It's not that big of a buff. Essentially, it's an extra. Hold on, where'd it go? Azure Lane, Prince of Wales. Yeah, because the buffs she provides to others don't change. Still 12%. She herself is getting essentially 6% more stats and flexibility to be used in Eagle Union or Royal Navy. And is 6% gonna fix this when she herself before wasn't, really competing with UR ships already? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe for fun, but realistically, probably not. And Houston. Who's Houston? I don't even remember who Houston is. Oh, Houston, you're an elite ship with no retrofit. This is not gonna be good, is it? It's not a particular ship that blocks up after. Wait. Create a shield that blocks up to 6 shells after shield breaks, plus 5% evasion rate for the rest of battle. This is unique. Because I don't think there's any other heavy cruiser augment that does this. And then the skill upgrade, when firing a main gun, 20% chance to increase OE evasion by 100%. Every 4 times this fails to proc fire at level 10 special barrage. They know it's gonna fail. Alright. She's bad. Well, actually, if you're a beginner, she's probably decent. She's probably like nice to use. She's a little better to use if you're a beginner. But if you're late, but like if you have like SR heavy cruisers, or if you're going for freaking Hindenburg, why would you use this? If she gets a retrofit on top of this, maybe I can see her being better, but she doesn't even have a retrofit. And this augment, like this augment is acknowledging how shit the skill is. Like you're not gonna proc this. So we'll give you like a barrage as a consolation prize. This, I like this though. Creates a shield that blocks 6 shells and then 5% evasion rate. I like this. But this, who cares? This is their pre-evaluations. Let's see what other people think. Kearsarge, amazing damage-oriented BB. You know, this is something I didn't think about. Kearsarge herself might just do a lot of damage just based on the fact she has BB guns and fighters. Even though both her stats, even though her firepower and aviation is, you know, a little low on both ends, a little lower on the both ends, but the fact that she has both and she can use both with 200% fighter efficiencies might mean she herself might just pump out damage. But we'll see. Fighter slots does limit her though, because she wouldn't be against heavy armor. There's no great fighter against heavy armor. Hindenburg, an amazing damage-oriented CA with enough bulk to mob tank most content. 100%. I agree with this. Yes. Amazing mob tank DD with a great combination of damage and bulk. Yes, I agree. Flandre is an amazing mob-oriented BB. I wouldn't say amazing, but she is mob-oriented because she has a preload. Great stat skills and a preloaded main gun to boot. I don't think she's amazing. I mean, she's still good, right? Being a PR ship, she's still good. Where is she? Yeah, being a PR ship, she's still good, but she is more mob focused with the preload. And then Shimato, an amazing damage oriented CL with high surface and anti-air damage. Agree. All damage focused. All of them I think have, other than Flandre, have high damage potential for their class. And then the guns. New best CA gun when mobbing and versus medium armor boss, tied it with triple 2 has higher round damage, so it's now the best CA gun for ammo changers. Oh, I never even thought about this. For ammo changers. That's true. That's true. It is a better gun for mobbing because it's AP ammo, so it has piercing. Versus medium armor, it has higher efficiencies. High against heavy, but worse against light. This gun has no relevant use cases due to its slow reload not making up for its higher damage per shot. Collection only unless you can somehow find a use for its timing. Agree, but for this, its timing might actually work out with Kearsarge. Might. Because Kearsarge, as I said before, has this weird, right? For her airstrike, you don't need to time her airstrike with her main gun. You want to time her main gun with her airstrike. because her main gun applies a essentially permanent 8% aviation damage, but the burn from her airstrike only has a 10-second window for her main gun to get extra damage from. So this might help with timing that, if depending on how a single fighter slot reload works. This gun might be like, you know, only used on Kearsarge for its slow timing, maybe, but we'll see. It might. We'll see. It'll be months till we see though. So we gotta get level Kearsarge first. Prototype 150, slightly worse, but has a skill that gives your ship a decent AA gun with very high range, but slow reloads compensate. Use if you need AA or lack better options. True. That's what I said. It's honestly pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's slightly worse than the currently, you know, best light cruiser guns, but it does give you a ghost anti-air gun. So if you need anti-air, very good. This is a slight upgrade to the... Which one is this one? Is this the... Wait. Oh, this is Felix's gun. This is a slight upgrade to the 152, but it's still worse than the other good CL gun options. Despite this gun being equipable to DDs, it is worse than traditional DD guns in almost all cases. Only used on Auto or Felix when you do not have a quad 152mm available. There's also decent as a BB auxiliary due to APM and plus 45 firepower stat. Yeah, you would just use this on Felix. I agree. I also agree with this. DD guns are still better in most cases, but considering Felix has a skill, I don't know what Auto does, but considering Felix has a skill that lets you buff, that, you know, buffs her for using a CL gun, you would use this on Felix. What is this though? Quad 152mm. Oh, it's this one. I forgot there was a rainbow CL gun. And this one's probably still better just because it's rainbow. Triple 380. This gun is basically the 406 except with slightly faster reload in exchange for slightly less damage. Timing adjustment only when facing. Yep, that's what I said. This is a great AA accelerator gun due to its fastest. Oh, it's the fastest reload among all anti-air guns. A low range could potentially hurt a great AA gun for low AA. Using too many one fleet could hurt your AA. I didn't even bother looking at the anti-air guns, but this is nice to know. Great accelerator anti-air. The fastest anti-air gun. 0.45. Okay. Alright. And I think that's everything. This is the data mine, so this is actually everything, right? We looked at the ships, we looked at the equipment, we even looked at the augments. We looked at some what other people think about it. I think we're done here. I'm just gonna farm up EXP now. I don't think you guys just want to watch me farm. You know, I'm gonna do something completely unrelated. Let's do something. I'm gonna do low roll. I'm gonna do this to end stream. I don't know if any of you play League, but here's a fun League game. If you do, you can play League without actually playing League. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna end stream. Why isn't it loading? There we go. Guess today's champion. I'm gonna start with Poopy. It's a mana champion. So it's male mana ranged. Let's go with mid laner. Male mid laner that's mana and ranged. And it's released after Poppy. Male mana mid laner. Released after Poppy. Let's go with like a Azur. It's not mid. It's not jungle. It's not top. It's before Azur. There's an ADC. Go Varus. It's not bot. Support. It's a support. Male support. Mana ranged. Released in 2011. Male support. I feel like I should know who this is. Male support. There are many male supports. Who is this? Male support. Human. Or at least partly human. Mana ranged. Ionia, Runeterra, Shurima. Shurima. Runeterra? Ionia. Who's this? Male support. Male support. Male support. I'm just thinking. What? When I think of support, there's Nautilus. That's not it. Alistar, no. Blitzcrank, no. Is this like a weird support? What? And it's 2011, so it's pretty early in the game. I'm stuck. Who am I forgetting? Is it an off? Could it be an off meta support? It probably is an off meta support. Huh. Actually, let me I know this is gonna be wrong. I'm gonna do this just to confirm if it's support. It is a support. I mean, I know it was support. Every other role is locked off. Male support, human mana ranged. Brand? Do they consider Brand a support? Oh my, they consider Brand a support. Feels bad. Brand's a support. He's not even part mid anymore. He's just support. Why is this taking so long to load? The Fist of Shadow was my mom. I do things differently. What? Is this like Shen? No. The Fist of Shadow was my mom. Zed? Those are the two shadow guys I think of. Who else? The Fist of Shadow. LeBlanc? She's shadowy. The Fist of Shadow. Kiana? I don't think she's shadow. Who? What? Akali? There we go. It was the other ninjas. It was a ninja. Oh, we have to freaking... The hell is that? Oh, that's Pantheon. Passive. Emoji. Why do I have to reload every single time? Another ninja? Alright, I'm just gonna guess a ninja. There we go. Splash art. What the f- you can't even see anyone. This does give me like Japanese vibes, or you have like the bamboo trees. So is it just another ninja? Oh my god, it is. Oh my gosh. What cannon skin is this? Swap Master? She's kind of green. It is Swap Master. It's just full ninjas today. Ninjas and brand. Okay, well, that's the end of the stream. Thanks for joining me today, listening to me rant about new ships. Maybe I'll do this again in like a few months once I actually max all the ships. But then by then, there are definitely gonna be people that max the ship before me, so they'll probably get the video up before I do. And also, they probably know more of the game about than I do. We'll see. Thanks for joining me today. Bye bye.